various different, well, mainly kobolds, and there was a kobold dragon shield. There was a kobold sorcerer.
Yep.
And there was a kobold inventor who you met as well. You pretty much cleared the warren out. You couldn't find your way out, so you spent 4 days trying to get out.
Yeah.
And effectively, that's where you are. I can give you. I mean, if you want to know what's happened previously, then do let me know.
Oh.
No, we spent 4 days on the Kobold War, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go back to town to cash in.
Okay.
Okay, so I've increased my dexterity score, and I now have martial weapon training, so I can use the decent weapons at last.
Okay.
So, go back to town.
You're back in town.
Mm-hmm.
With the kobold. What did we take from them to tell people we did it?
Tails or heads?
It was
Yeah, something like that.
I did
It was
say
a talisman or something.
totem, I said,
Mm.
which you would have found. So, you're cashing in.
To the guards station.
Okay, and they are very grateful, and they give you a large bag of coppers, totaling 1,750 gold pieces.
Nice.
Which free to spend and do as you want. Plus all the
583.3 each.
plus all the other stuff you found.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. While we're here at the guard station,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything on the guard
Go on board. A few minor things. No, there isn't actually. In fact, the only thing there is. Take a folder. The only thing on there, on the notice board, is the Green Dragon are hosting a final of the Regional Target Strike Finals this Friday night, and they need some professional muscle or bouncers. It's only 25 GP per bouncer though.
Oh,
You've done such a good job that that's the only thing there is.
Mm-hmm. Well, we could be bouncers for an evening.
I'll sit and watch.
You never know what we'll end up confiscating from people, or what tidbits of information we might hear.
Right, you're going to make me... Okay.
You didn't think we were going to go through, did you?
No, but that's okay.
I was thinking it's a subtle way of leading us into something else. I better
It's-
say yes.
It's only Wednesday night though, so you've got a couple of days to discuss what you want to do while I quickly...
originally we were going up to the place up north, weren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
But then we
high-
got swayed from that by the
The High Ice Gateway, yes.
by the fact we all died.
So there is still that to do if you so wish to get home. You can also go back to your other options. Obviously, do whatever you want. You can, get drunk and make merry for as long as you like. But the other option is, in a way of getting you home, is to go back to Candlekeep and do some more research.
Wasn't that expensive?
It is. I mean, it's not expensive now, is it? I mean, you're rolling in money with all the jewels and things,
No, true.
all the things you can sell.
Yeah. Maybe.
So So it's really up to you. If you want to hang out until the.
Because I mean, I've got the emerald, I've got the glaive, gold pieces, instrument of illusion. There's all these bits in the bag of holding. The scimitar, well, the scimitar was mine. I was stuck in there. Trident, whip, silver pieces, rubies.
Do you want to go and sell some of it? Or do you want to go and buy stuff?
What am I like for?
We need to find a town that does better equipment than that.
I mean, I've got.
Mm.
Yep, so hit me. What's that doing up there?
I don't know.
You put it up there just now. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Wasn't supposed to be up there. That was from
The library.
that's all right. That was from the
Yeah, chuck it out the window.
that was from the when we played the my birthday thing, wasn't it?
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, we've lost the town. Okay. Right. So do we be bouncers for the night? Do we go
Well,
buy
it's only
stuff?
Wednesday. We've got a couple of days yet. We've got
Oh.
to do the bouncer thing.
Oh, right, okay.
In terms of stuff, I mean, I've only got one potion of healing left. So I used one on Tomlin.
Mm-hmm. I've still got 3 left. Plus a greater.
How's Tomlin looking?
Small.
Well, we've got a couple of hit points, which is good.
Pencil.
Mm.
I mean, I'm 13 out of 24 hit points, so
Oh.
probably do with a
Well,
rest of
yeah,
subscription.
long rest. You can do that in town. That's no trouble.
So I'll go and put them on at the pub.
Yeah, you're hanging out in the pub.
I'm going to hang out in the pub for a bit, have a bit of a chill.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I thought that was appropriate. Fuckers took a picture of me when I passed out.
Okay.
And I'll have, while I'm having my long rest, is I'm going to have a look at the gems that are in that I've got picked up
Okay.
and the totem. Well, the totem we got rid of now, haven't we?
Yes.
Okay, yep. So I shall do that.
The gems are just, you know, gems. I did give them a value to them.
Yeah.
So, obviously,
Emerald and ruby.
you can go to the shop and trade those in for cold hard cash, should you wish. Villagers. Well, villagers, am I being special?
There's some at the top one, in the top. And there.
Let's get some labels on the drawers.
Yes, there you go. That'll do. Okay. Yeah, so you can cash in.
Yeah.
You can cash in your stuff. Oh, do you want me, did you write down the value or?
Yeah, I've got the value on them. 600 GP.
Yeah.
They're worth.
Paul, could I have the player's manual? Thank you. Handbook. That's the word I was looking for.
I've got nothing that requires achievement.
Oh, let's put some
Music on.
village music on, shall we?
Oh, actually, because if I'm going to have.
There is there's a lot of gold pieces that I have written down here, so we could have 683 gold pieces each.
Sorry?
I have 1750 gold pieces from the Cobalt.
Oh, I've added that in just now.
The what?
The 1750. I did my part of that.
Dear, she's a bit slow the internet.
That's YouTube. It's because I'm supposed to have an end blocker on it, but
Just
I wonder if you can download some of the apps that I've got on my phone onto the computer for the background noise stuff.
I'm going to try again.
where's the things?
Alright.
Right click on that one.
Right there.
That one next to it. That's it. Yeah. Then no, it's okay. So left click on it instead. No.
I'll just wait then. I'll put some music on over it instead.
When I'm finishing my long rest at the pub,
Yes.
I'm going to use one of my Artificer Alchemist features.
Okay.
So it says whenever you finish a long rest, you can magically produce an experimental elixir in an empty flask you touch. So I roll a d6 to determine what it is.
Elixir. Ooh.
So
5.
then that's 5, so it's flight. So the drinker, I would magically create this liquid, and the drinker gains a flight speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes.
Flight
10.
speed of 10 feet.
That's
So
what it
10
says,
feet
flying
per-
speed of 10 feet.
Per round. That's actually quite good for this particular thing. So does that, so how long does it last for?
10 minutes.
When you drink it.
100 pounds.
Yeah. So I can give that to anybody as well.
Okay. That's very useful, I'm sure. Okay.
Does it require long storage? It's all 1d10s are then heavy, aren't they?
So I just try and find something on Google of a similar nature.
And I'm also going to use my other infusion and create a homuncular servant. Using one of the gems.
I got rid of all of mine.
Okay. I can put some sounds on over there as well, can't I, if I need be? No, you broke it.
I've broken it completely now.
Oh, well done.
This is where I haven't been on it since last time, and it's updating everything.
That's alright, I'll stick
Use
some.
them ones.
Yeah, I'll use them ones while it's faffing around.
drop mine off. Because I never used them.
Sound apps,
The sound apps that do background music, like in taverns and cities, but I never used them, so I got rid of a whole bunch of apps that were clogging on my phone, including all those, it seems.
It's just that I switched it on from since last we were playing, and of course it decides it updates when you switch it on in the background.
Yep.
And it just fucks everything up, slows it all down. So what are we going to do now?
Well, I'll go to the shop and buy a couple of rapiers,
Okay.
if that's okay. 50 gold pieces.
I can't hear that music.
No.
No, I think it must be. There's an hourglass now. I think it's all, like you say, updating. So we'll just have to use theatre of the mind. So yes.
Just hum.
What are you doing? You've done some shopping.
I've just done me little things and everything.
Hey.
Just turn that down a bit. Everything's running about half a minute behind, so
You click and then do something else.
Yeah.
And then still catching up.
Thanks. Oh! Rapier's changed. It's all these new rules, isn't it?
Legacy something.
Sorry?
Does it say legacy something?
No, it's just rapier.
Oh, finesse and vex, yeah.
Yeah, Vex.
Yeah.
If you hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn. Well, that's handy.
okay.
Okay.
Ooh!
What are we going to do?
Oh, the flail. If you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. That could be handy for everyone.
Does it apply for the DM as well?
So?
Yes.
So for playing a
If you're
character.
flow.
Yeah, if your character is a flail. Yeah. These are the new rules.
Alright.
Well, mine says vex and finesse, but I don't see anywhere about the advantage on the next
What are you looking at?
rapier.
Rapier, hang on. Where's my bloody rapiers? Rapier, okay. Here. Just it'll be done on that part. So if you go into the weapon description,
Yeah, mine just says proficiency with a rapier allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it, and that's it.
and then there's not a line underneath it.
Yep.
You might need to update your D&D Beyond.
Could be.
Right, that's fine.
It might not be something I can do.
Yeah, because I'm using the app and you're not, are you? No,
Website.
yeah. So that might be it.
Mm.
Because I don't think it's anything to do with classes. It's the weapon themselves have these properties.
Well, I don't get anything if it doesn't change anything for me. It just says Vex in properties and finesse.
So it should be there.
Might be for your class.
No, like I say, this is, from what I understand, this is the new things for the weapons. Can you have a look at what a rapier does, if you have it?
I don't have a rapier.
I know. Can you go and
Oh,
In inventory, if I look at a rapier, it doesn't say. It says Vex, but doesn't say anything about.
so yeah, the fact that it says Vex there,
Mm.
so it means that you should be able to use that.
Well, maybe it doesn't apply to my
Mm.
class, which is why it doesn't come up.
No, but that's not what I mean. These extra things, I don't think they're class based. I think they're just the weapon properties, like finesse and light.
Well, I ain't got it. I can't read it.
But it says that you've got it.
Well, no, it says the properties of the sword are Vex and finesse. It doesn't say that I have it.
And you've got it there, yeah.
yeah. Vex is if you hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So it's
Hang on.
properties.
There's
It's
a
like
bit here at the top here I didn't even read. This weapon has the following mastery property. To use this property, you must have a feature that lets you
Yeah.
use it.
Battle mode. It'll be
So it's
a
not-
fighter.
It's not all. I mean, I'm just a cleric.
Yeah,
And
Okay, mate.
what are you? Class are you?
Rogue.
Rogue.
It
Okay.
says might not apply to me.
But rapier is one of your main.
But Vex, this is not. Maybe it's the subclass
Yeah.
as well.
Because there's all those extras, isn't there, for fighting now, so...
So how do you know if you've got a property that lets you use it?
See, this one I have for a dagger. I have finesse, light, thrown, and nick.
Okay.
But it doesn't tell me anything about nick.
Mm-hmm. And Nick is the new thing. Does it tell you anything about any of the new ones?
I don't know. I've only got a dagger and a rapier.
But you are proficient in those.
Mm.
So you should have those abilities.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's on there, but I don't actually. There's no details.
I
on it, so
understand.
I can't do it if I haven't got it. So it kind of. It just means that I can't do it.
It must be a class feature. You can't have... You can't have extras just for any single weapon. It doesn't make sense.
Well, no, that's what it says.
Yeah.
This weapon has the following mastery property. In order to use Vex, you have to have mastery of that weapon.
Mm.
I don't have mastery of rapiers.
Mm.
I've only just bloody got the skill to use martial weapons.
Mm.
But a rogue is either going to be on the same level as me or higher with a rapier, because the rapier and the dagger are their main tools of
Well, I suspect
commerce.
we need to consult the new manual. Anyway,
Let's see.
what do you want to do?
He says again.
What can we do?
You can do anything you want.
Okay, let's go.
I've had a long rest, so I'm chilled. So
Right, we're not doing the.
no, I can't be asked to play bouncer.
Okay, don't do the bouncer.
I'm not a bouncer anyway.
Okay, fine. We'll skip the bouncing.
Okay.
And there's only the one thing that we can do. Is that right?
I don't know. I was just going to get a car and go west.
So, you've been... You know the way to get home is through the high ice portal.
Yeah.
You know that there may be other ways and means of getting you home, but in order to know about those, you'll need to go back to Candlekeep.
Right, okay, so we're going to Candlekeep to find out other ways to get home?
Yes. Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. Are you walking? What are you doing?
We'll take a cart.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Have you got a cart?
We did have.
We'll go back to the farm and
Yeah,
We had the cart
Or
and
a
horse,
cart.
didn't we?
Okay, you go back to the car. You go back to the farm. You grab the cart, and you spend 2 days
Mhm.
travelling to Candlekeep, which surprisingly is without incident. You arrive at the big gates of Candlekeep, where you are asked to check your weapons.
Mhm.
One of the avowed comes to meet you. He says, "Ah, my friends, you are back again. How may I help you?"
well, we're trying to get home because we're not actually from this area. So we've been told that your library has got a lot of stuff in it, that some books and texts
Yes,
that we
you,
can have
you
a look
went
at.
in there before. I don't know you weren't here, but you did. You were the one searching. But yes,
I was a bit small at the time, but yes, okay.
okay.
You can
So-
access mastery, I can't.
I suppose he's a rogue, he can do quite a lot of things.
It's the martial classes, barbarian, fighter, paladin, ranger, and rogue.
So you can read specific books, but you're not allowed to copy their contents. However, in order to gain entrance to the library, you need to present a work.
Oh yes, of course.
A book.
We have to give them something of interest in order to curry favour in the hours.
Right. Because when we were in the mine, whatever it was
Mhm.
last week, I used my cartographer's tools to try and draw a little map. If you
Okay.
remember correctly. So I shall hand them that to say this is what I've drawn.
And I will add to it
Mhm.
with this is the map of the kobolds
Yes.
thing. Yeah, and I will add to it with a description of the habitat rituals of kobolds, to describe the kind of environment that they like to live in, the kind of size of the caves, and how numerous they are, how they wind off and often have dead ends, some with traps and that, and give a basic kind of description of what we believe is a typical kobold day.
Okay. He looks at this and he says, "I'm sorry, this is nothing we don't already know. It's not substantial enough, I'm afraid, for this time."
Okay.
He says, "If I remember correctly, you're not from here, are you?
No, we're going to do Tales of the Home again.
Tell us more about your home world."
Okay, so I say to him, can I give a verbal description or does it need to be written?
It needs to be written, I'm afraid.
Fine, right, pub! And turn around and walk out.
Okay, so you go to the pub.
Yeah. And I sit down and I kindly ask the barmaid
Mhm.
for a flagon of their finest ale.
1 silver piece.
Cool. And I
So Di, what? Just so you know, the avowed like some sort of valuable book.
Yeah.
Normally something of around 2,000 GP, but they also take other works of importance, and because we established that you're not from this realm, pretty much anything you can tell them they wouldn't know. So if you write something,
It's 1 gold, 100 silver pieces.
10.
10.
It goes up in 10.
10, not
10 silver, 1 gold, 10 gold, 1 platinum.
so if you write something of interest from Earth,
I
it's
will-
likely to curry favour. So
I will magically produce some I. Let's, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, so I shall use the tools that I have, and I shall write down a story of my homeland.
Okay. And 5 hours later,
Mm-hmm.
are you spending any cash on? Are you doing anything?
Apart from food.
Are you writing a tome or anything?
Did you come with me to the pub, or did you ignore me?
I was busy looking at my phone, so I just followed the cleric
Oh,
and
So you
regarding.
blindly walked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What? Yeah.
you go back to the Candlekeep entrance and the avowed with your works,
Mm-hmm.
and he says to you, you're back. What is it you brought me?
I have brought you I'm sure you shall find it intriguing. It is an explanation of the governmental system where I'm from.
Yes! This is very good.
They're all a bunch of wankers.
Oh, it includes that.
And what have you brought?
I have brought a description of my hometown where I was raised, which has a marvellous structure that leads out into the water. It is over a mile long.
Excellent. Yes, this will gain you entrance. Who would like to visit? Who would like to look?
I think you were the one that was really good at looking at
So you,
researching.
although if Di doesn't research, she could perhaps learn something. So
Right, okay, yeah.
I've got a +3 to his. What is it? What?
it,
I can't
it doesn't. It just takes you a time. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I
what?
thought we had to have a skill. Right, okay.
No, you don't. It just means Di
Yeah.
might be able to
Okay.
learn something in a downtime.
In that case, I shall do the research this time.
Okay.
Let Di learn something.
So
Ooh.
it typically takes, well, could take up to a week, you see, Di, to
Do the proper research and
do
to
the
learn.
proper research. So in that time, and then it could take a week or two to get a scribe, get one of the avowed to copy it, but that will cost you, as you know.
Yeah.
So Di, you can learn. You can do some religious service. You can do some research. You can learn a skill or something like that with a various tool. So it really comes down to you what you want to do. Or you could do something stupid like you could try and craft an item.
What sort of research have you got?
Research. Wow.
I mean, I am an alchemist.
Scribing a spell scroll. You could
Smith's
try and
tools.
do.
That was it.
Yeah.
It will cost you. A cantrip is 15 GP for a day. A third level spell is a 1 work week, but it does cost 500 GP. But that's for a third level spell scroll, and there is a chance of a complication. But you can start to learn a language.
What languages have I got? I haven't got any languages.
So you might want to try and start learning a language
That's
then.
something.
I've got a common
Dwarvish and
Dwarvish and
Elvish.
Elvish.
There you go.
Okay.
Or you could, if you've got one of these tools, you could certainly buy them.
Because the thing is though, because being an artificer, I can actually magic up different tools.
Okay,
So-
but then you might,
I might do the language actually.
if you learn you might be able to get the tools, but if you learn it, you'll be proficient in it. If that makes sense.
I'm automatically becoming proficient in them.
In all tools.
Anything that she makes as an artificer.
Yeah. So proficiency
Oh,
with
okay.
alchemy supplies, you already have this proficiency. Well, you gain proficiency with one other tool type in your
So,
well,
so
right,
one
no,
other
right,
tool.
right tool for the job. With thieves' tools, you learn to produce the tools you need. Thieves' tools or artisan's tools, You can magically operate one set of artisan's tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet in front of you.
Oh, there you go.
So I might actually do
Learn
the
a
language.
Okay.
So
A week's learning isn't going to get you there, but if you tell me which language you want to learn,
Gibberish.
what's the dark one? Draconic or non-draconic? Dark speech?
Bissell.
Was Abyssal, Infernal, Deep. Isn't there? Deep speech.
Mm-hmm.
I shall go for let's go for Abyssal.
okay, it's 100 GP for a week of learning. I will say that you don't learn the language fully at this stage, but more training in it will give you it proficiency, if that makes sense.
Right.
You give it an audio book to use.
Okay. So,
So
Oh.
you can put language, Abyssal, and where it says notes in it, like I've
Yeah.
done here. Oh, like I did. You can put half learned.
so Stuart, after a week traversing the library, you come across a way of getting you home.
Okay.
You learn of something called the Stargate.
Hey, excellent.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
In the book, you come across a map to its location, which you've remembered is in the Shining Plains, and there's a description of the Stargate and how it works. How it works is quite complicated.
Okay.
So, in order to get the full details, you would need to ask one of the Avowed to.
Definitely. How much does that cost?
It will cost 200 gold pieces, which is quite
yeah.
cheap for them.
Cheap. Cheap. Buy a bloody house for that.
Yeah.
So, is it something you wish to learn?
Yes, definitely. We need the full instructions.
Okay. Would you believe it? I haven't got the full instructions here, but so you.
It'll take them time to write it down
Okay.
and then magically send it to us.
Okay, so they basically write it out for you. So you uncover a tome regarding a Stargate, which is located in the Shining Plains. The Shining Plains is a large open area between the Sea of Fallen Stars and the Land of Intrigue. There's a town, largest town, fairly close to Shining Plains, a small city called Assam, which is a sort of caravan centre. You learn that the Stargate is a bridge-type portal device that allows practical rapid travel between two distant locations. The tome has a drawing of the Stargate, which I didn't bring with me, but I can show you a small picture, and an illustration of the coordinate equation. That's
Okay.
I'll bring it next time. That's the coordinate equation.
Right.
That's the Stargate,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the map.
Hmm.
You learn that a coordinate system is used as a way of representing space and time using numbers to represent points. You use three numbers, X, Y, and Z, to characterise points in space. One to characterise a point in time, etc. Combining these, you will have your general space-time coordinates. In terms of operation, you need to turn the Stargate mechanism operating in multi-dimensional space-time coordinates, which will probably take around 5 minutes.
Okay.
You learn that the Stargate can only be open once every Sigma equinox, which is about 100 Earth years, and the portal stays open for around 3 minutes.
Okay.
One of the Avowed believes you'll probably need a week's worth of study, which you can do on the way there, to fully understand how to operate this.
Okay.
Do you also want to transcribe that potion which you learned about before?
Potion.
Yeah, do you remember there was when Di was looking, she uncovered a sort of potion way to get you home.
Oh.
A magical spell. Do you want to learn about that as well?
Yeah.
150 gold pieces to get it Oh look, here we go.
Ta-da!
Ah, you did bring it. Future, elsewhere, and past. Ironically, that is how they. That is the same kind of design that they have for our world and our universes, and the idea of there being other parallel universes.
And that's
exactly how it's drawn
a
out.
sort of picture of the console. Yeah, I had to get rid of that. It was a Maunder gun.
Brilliant.
It's very, very lifelike. How long did it take you to do that drawing?
Yes. I didn't die. I didn't.
Hopefully, I do hope that wasn't on work time.
Of course it
Of
was.
course, it was worked on.
Jesus. What do you think work time is filled with?
Do you want to learn of the other way?
Well, yeah, you said 150, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so, right. So it's 350 in total.
Okay. So the avowed
Pay 350.
transcribe you that.
Transportation spell. Teaspoon of dried shark fin.
Piece of bark from a wood woad. And an ounce of crushed
Gung.
gung skin.
Gung.
Tablespoon of powdered grell beak. Tooth from a otyuga. A hair from a manticore. Oh, Jesus. A feather from a harpy. A snakehead from a medusa. And then the incantation. I'm liking
Is
this.
that how we get home?
That's how we get
Bits
home.
of creatures.
Bits of creatures stuck together and made into a thing.
But then you've got to
Somebody
stir
called
them
the
in a large pewter cauldron over a low heat for 11 hours. Wait till it cools, then stand in the cauldron to speak the incantation.
And then the highlighted
And pronounce
pause,
the
pronounce the destination.
Before me, I command thee to. Door before me, I command thee to open. Appear a portal.
Yeah, there's no highlighted pause, there's just the highlighted words.
There's a bit at the back.
Oh yeah, there
Oh.
we go. Right. Take your dominant hand and take your primary finger
Of that hand. And slowly
and slowly trace
trace it up your nose. Yeah.
in
and
the air and
art.
saying
While saying earth
earth.
or Ramsgate. Ramsgate.
Ramsgate.
Now bring the finger up to the air and take your other hand and bring it
Up.
up.
While taking that single finger and connecting it with the rest of its. Hang on. Now,
Is the font a bit difficult to read?
Yeah, just a little.
right. Take your dominant hand in his primary finger of that hand, slowly tracing the air, an arch while saying home. Now bring that finger up in the air, then take your other hand and bring it up, while taking that single finger and connecting it with the rest of its hand.
Just its hand. That'll do.
Yeah.
With the other finger,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And then
By
touch-
forming another arch with all fingers touching at the top, whilst saying earth. Finally, bring both hands down a bit, then flatten them forwards with them still touching at the sides, and push forward while spreading them apart while saying Apero portal. Jesus. The portal is usually the size of your body times 3. It is all white, non-see-through and a bit bright. Each person will need to action the incantation. This is payback for the tower, isn't it?
Yeah. I did have in there, you must be naked as well, but then I thought, no, that.
Jesus.
Okay. So, you now have got 3 ways of potentially getting home. The Stargate,
The ice portal.
the Ice Portal, High Ice Portal, and the Incantation.
I'm leaning towards the Stargate.
Well, that's
I ain't
certainly-
doing that.
Well,
Stop that. I ain't going after Medusa.
I'm just glad he doesn't expect us to translate this.
Yeah.
You attempted, weren't you,
Uh,
to get us to translate that?
I just put that in there for effect.
I don't know about you, but I'm not doing the spell.
Well, it'll be fun fighting all the creatures.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll end up dying 5 times in the process for each
yeah.
one.
Well, I've lots of great laughs along the way, though. We could try the Stargate because the Stargate is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I mean, we could get there and find out we've got another 95 years before we actually,
We just missed it.
yeah, before we can do it again.
What about what's the whole ice portal thing?
That's where we had to go up through the mountains when you
Oh
weren't here.
yes.
We walked on the rope bridge and we fell to our death.
Rope bridge killed us.
Yeah, killed by a bridge.
Right.
It's not a dragon, not a Taras.
Not even the cold.
So, in essence, then
Piece of rope.
the spell would be the only other option for us.
That you know of. You could do some more research. Who knows?
It could be 1,000 ways home. Who knows?
You got any ruby slippers? He says,
Magic moccasins.
Brilliant.
I've just found these pair of Doc Martens. Look, they're lovely ruby, cherry red. They're just your size.
Okay.
The only thing is, you need 2 snakes from the Medusa's head to tie them up around your feet.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. Do you want to do more research and try and find another one, or do you just want to go for what we've got?
Try for the Stargate, I think.
Do we know? Right. Do we know when the last time the gate was active?
Well, actually, yeah, that's what we need to find out first, isn't it? Yeah.
There's not much point going there.
The
if it was active,
Stargate
like,
you've worked out isn't open for another. Is actually due another 2 months.
How long would it take to get there?
A
2
week.
months.
A week.
A week.
A week. So we've got to wait some time yet.
Okay. Is there anything we can do around in the city?
You can get pissed for a whole month if you so desire.
So is it just basically there's libraries and pubs and that's it in this town?
Towns, yeah. So you're sort of a university city, basically. I'll try and find you a map.
It's a university town. Oh god.
Yes.
Well-
is there anywhere that sells magical items? Or
Pound a pint.
I was going to say, why don't we ask around and see if anyone knows where any of these creatures reside, if any of the creatures reside nearby. I mean, the sharks are probably kind of, well, go to the bloody coast, you idiot. But Wood, Grung, Grell, Otia, Manticore, Harpy, and the Medusa.
That's where the road comes in from Medusa because they can just quite easily.
So yeah, I'd suggest. So, okay. I will go to the guard station and ask them who in the town is the most knowledgeable about beasts of the land.
They point you to a someone. They say someone within Candlekeep, probably.
And I repeat myself and say, yeah, I understand that. What I'm asking is, within Candlekeep, of the people that you know and the types of knowledge they have, who would you say has the most knowledge about beasts of this land?
That I wouldn't know, sir. But if you ask one of the avowed, one of the attendants, I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would put you in the right direction.
Right. Okay. So I'll go up to the
Why would you be?
up to the keep, and I will ask one of the avowed.
Okay. So one of the avowed comes to see you, and he says, "Yes, there is a master of the tomes who specialises in beasts. I could, if you write what it is you are after, I can pass it to him. Of course, there will be a fee. There always is."
Not surprised. So I take my handbook and I write the names of all the beasts that are used in this teleportation spell, and I ask. I put on the paper, please could you rank these in order of difficulty, with the top of the list being the least difficult and the bottom of the list having the most difficult and most dangerous beast. And please could you note down any if you know where any of these beasts could be found, or failing that, somebody that could point us possibly in the direction of them.
Okay. And he says 50 gold pieces.
Back in 50 gold piece coin.
And he comes back a short while later, and he says that yes, the keeper of the tomes dealing with beasts says it will take a week, which is the exact amount of time it will take for me to jot some shit down.
Yep.
Right.
I'm still trying, Di, to get you a picture of Candlekeep. It might just be better if you come round.
Okay.
For some reason it doesn't let me. I'll try one more thing. Yeah, no, it will take me a week, Stu, sorry.
That's all right.
I didn't think it was going in this direction.
You want Candlekeep? Let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty.
There you go.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty. I like the little star on the top.
That's Candlekeep.
That's pretty.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Well,
Please.
There you go.
hey, there we go. Very nice.
I like that.
I say to the avowals,
Mm-hmm.
thank you very much for passing that over. We are happy to wait the aforementioned time for the Master's wisdom. As we have time on our hands, is there any services that we can offer to yourselves? Anything that would be of that you would desire for us to do? For we are at a loose end.
He looks at his notes. No.
Dude, you've got to give us something to do.
He says, haven't you got... I hear you're looking for a way to go home.
We are.
Try the
indeed.
High Ice Portal. That might be an adventure.
Right.
Death Bridge rope again? Rope,
Yeah, looks
rope
like-
bridge death? Death?
Looks like we're going back to the death
Okay.
rope. Okay.
Let's get some
All right.
rations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Avowed.
Let's get some rations. Some
Warm. I've got warm clothes.
We've got warm winter clothing anyway, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got warm clothes.
We have
Um,
cards.
Ooh. Right. Is there anywhere in town that does potions?
There is a potion shop, yes.
A magic shop.
Okay. Right. Okay. And I'll go and visit that potion shop.
Mm-hmm.
And what's on the one of them there?
Tea or coffee?
Coffee, please.
Decaf tea, please. I will say good morrow, sir.
Good morrow.
I was wondering if you were.
Except I'm a woman, so.
Good morrow, ma'am. Maybe it should be a bit more distinct. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, good morrow, ma'am. I was wondering if you may aid me. About my friends and I are about to leave on a rather treacherous trip, which last time we tried involved some difficulty in coming back vertical.
Okay.
We came back horizontal instead.
Indeed. We would very much desire benefit from the possibility of having some falling potions, if you have them.
Falling potions.
Mm.
Flying potion.
A flying potion.
Yeah, flying potions would help as well, but yes.
I could.
Flying fall is a 50-50 between
She
the
goes
two.
to her inventory.
And
and she tells you that the cost of a flying potion is 255.
255.
Yes.
Okay. And the falling potion?
Actually, this is bullshit. It says here the potion of flying is very rare. It's worth 50,000, but balls to that.
What? Jesus.
255 gold pieces.
And the falling potion?
A potion. You'd be after a potion of featherfall.
That's the one, thank you. I knew I wasn't quite right in the name though. You have to forgive me, I'm not from these lands.
She looks in her inventory and she says, yes, this slows the rate of your descent.
Indeed.
So, its range is 60. Well, she doesn't worry about that. 175 gold pieces.
I look at my companions that mysteriously appeared beside me. And what do you reckon? 255, 175, so we're talking 70 gold between them.
What else have you got?
What would you like?
I mean, if that rope bridge is out and that's the only way across, then flying might be the best option. But tell me, this flying potion, exactly how does it work? In terms of, obviously it makes us fly, but for how long does it last, and do we need to do anything?
When you drink this potion, you gain a flying speed, if you like, equal to your walking speed for 1 hour.
For 1 hour? Interesting. Well, that could help us out, because flying 30 feet, we could get up the mountain pretty damn quick. We just fly straight up the side of it, ignore the pathway altogether. I mean, it takes a bird maybe 1 minute to fly up the side of a mountain, so an hour should do us plenty.
Yeah, flying.
Flying sounds like...
Unless there's something else that you want to take, because you don't have to take the flying potion.
How else would we traverse that gap?
Who knows?
I mean, we could use...
Same as we did, fire better than we did maybe this time. We could
fire a rope across.
With a crossbow at the other side, or we could climb down one side and then climb back up the other.
Guy, what say you?
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
What about let me give that
What about...
polymorph? Do you have a potion of polymorph?
No.
Ooh,
Just a shop.
that's the shop.
I mean, well, the potions.
I've got so much gold.
Well, the potions, what?
Oh, you got a
No,
load.
are there potions for every spell?
I have a limited stock.
Now you tell us. Okay.
Thank you, my dear. So, we were
Polymorph potion, yes.
we were contemplating. Basically, the Avowed have said to us that it would be a good idea for us to possibly try the Ice Road Pass again.
Yeah.
So we were contemplating how to get up the mountain this time without causing any
And cross
issues
that
and to
ravine,
cross the ravine.
which you caused because
So there is either we can take a Featherfall spell, a potion each, which those are the same if in case anything goes wrong.
Right.
Which would be useful if we were doing the let's fire a rope across the ravine and see if we make it.
Ooh, a bit black, isn't it?
Yes, it has.
Got squished that one.
Oh.
Yeah. There is the flight potion, which is 255 gold each,
Yeah.
which lasts for an hour. And do you have a polymorph in
So
your
I
shop?
said she's got a potion now, didn't you?
Well, actually,
You had a flight thing.
you are right. What did I have? What did I have? Yeah, because I had a potion. Yeah, because I made one. Which was
Oh.
4.
Are we supposed to see that?
I don't know, a new map's come up with.
Is his name?
They're so
Right.
cute. Minifigs.
D&D figures.
Yeah, the experimental elixir. Drinker gains a flight speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes. So it depends on how far up the cliff is.
Well, it's £100 that gets across.
But that's only for one person.
If you can make enough.
I can't, it's only once per long rest.
Or you can spend a few days with it.
Okay.
Is there any way to travel over the mountain without actually moving 5 foot? So can we catch a floating ship or
The
air barge or whatever they called it?
one of the Avowed who's talking to you says no floating ships. He said a potion of flying will probably do you quite well. Of course, I don't know the terrain.
Well, okay. 250 gold pieces each.
We still need to ask the shop lady, do you have polymorph potions?
She looks at her inventory. Not today, I'm afraid.
Do like the gelatinous cube dude. I know, I saw that as well. Awesome.
Is that as I was watching?
Is that one you painted?
No, they're those Funko Pop things.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay.
How much is potion of invisibility?
Potion of invisibility. She goes back to her inventory. and she says cost. The cost of this she says, oh, that's a very rare item. She says that's not cheap, that's 700 gold pieces.
We're only poor. What else might be? That's a potion. Potion of strength.
She looks at her inventory. She says there are various different potions of strength. There is a potion of hill giant strength, potion of hill giant strength. Just bear with me, I'm not very good without my glasses, she says.
No feeling.
So what do both?
300 gold pieces.
Password. 300 gold pieces for hill giant.
Yeah, that's quite cheap because in here it says 4,000. So potions are basically is the I'm doing you quite a discount there.
Well, that's 750 gold for the
Cloud giant is 55,000. She says, if you want that.
I was just asking. So you don't use. I mean, I get we need a flying potion. That would help. But you don't think that there are any other potions that would help us, or help you in particular?
My homunculus servant has got a flight speed of 30 feet.
Right. And what can it carry?
It doesn't say. It's only a tiny construct though, so probably not
Oh.
much.
Musical, very cool.
No, it has. I'm just going to mix it up.
Building your online business?
Nope, not really.
Start here.
Go to Wix.com and set up your.
What would Wix have to do with me setting up?
An online business.
There's shit in there anyway.
The Avowed says, do you mind? I think I might go now, if that's all right.
No,
Well, I'm just standing
must
here.
stay.
What do you want?
Don't know.
Well, in that case, I'm off. And he walks off in a hurry.
Thank you, mate.
How do you buy it?
Enough of us.
Are you setting out? You've got your cold weather gear. Has
Yep.
Tomlin got any cold weather gear?
Nope.
Oh dear.
Tomlin
Yeah, my
should do.
Yeah, he's got it.
From last time.
Are you setting out?
Yep.
Did we buy the flying potions?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So where are we?
You bought the flying potions?
Definitely buying flying potions.
450 GP, wasn't it? What's it?
No,
cheaper from Seaweed
255 each,
Yes, that's right.
which is 765 in total.
CD keys.
I hate the way they just put adverts on every 5 seconds. It's a pain in my arsehole. Okay,
How much was it each?
255.
We're getting our money.
You know the journey will take you to the high ice. Will take about 2 weeks. Do you wish to start flying now?
No.
Okay. Until you use it then. The journey takes about 2 weeks, giving Di a chance to use her language. What language was that, Di?
Abyssal.
Abyssal. So you hear Di talking to herself in Abyssal. The further north you go, you notice the landscape changing.
I'll pat you on the back. You alright?
I'm alright.
Okay.
You find yourself in a dense.
Is it daytime?
It is. You find yourself in a dense forest with low-hanging willows, tall trees blocking out the light. The trees are little higher than a human, but full of twisted branches and thorns. There are also taller trees. A slight malodorous smell comes from the forest floor.
Oh, is that you?
You hear a shrieking and cackling from around you.
Is that you?
Do you wish
Definitely.
to carry on?
From around us where?
It's around, it's not prominent.
I mean, you look for the shrieking and cackling.
You continue walking, searching for the sound of this cackling. The floor beneath you is now damper and watery in places.
Oh God, not the singing Bob lady again. Okay.
I need all of you, including Tomlin, to bear with. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Right, Tomlin
10.
gets a 9
17.
and wisdom. I get 19.
And what did you get?
17.
Okay. Tomlin and
Stuart.
Stuart
You failed a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
hear
I got 5.
beautiful singing,
Oh no.
and they are drawn towards the music.
Di, your voice sounds so good.
Can you hear that music?
No.
You can hear that, can't you?
Yeah.
Went to the Alton Leffield concert at Dreamland last Saturday.
I saw the pictures. Good, was it?
It was really good.
I never heard of left field. Like all.
Yeah. Orbital.
Orbital, sorry.
Because there is a band called Orb
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
Orbital.
Yeah, they're the ones that I really went there for. Left Field did do a massive hit album at the same time, like the late 90s, called Leftism.
I don't know.
It's really good. But anyway, Orbital, in the middle of the concert, they did a remix cover of If You Want to Be My Lover. They put on curly wigs and everything. It's fucking brilliant.
Sorry, I've lost the. There we go.
I know. I was a bit worried about the dent and the stinging and everything, you see.
Bog.
It's actually bog noises.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Chief?
Can't find the picture I was looking for.
This is not the picture you're looking for.
Where's it gone? It's on. I think it's. Sorry, no, this is not really with it.
That's the
Well,
problem.
it's
You've got
fine.
3 screens.
I got it.
Remember, I always have the same trouble.
You have to pat your head, rub your tummy, and stand on one toe.
I've got the map, but now there we go.
Yeah.
Mid journey.
Let me get that bigger.
You think?
Z.
You could probably scroll into that as well.
Sorry?
Probably scroll in with the mouse and then zoom in. Just roll with the.
Yeah, I'm alright.
No? Okay. Right.
Okay, so put your U.
Oh!
Sorry.
So that's it.
And Tomlin.
Where's the beastie?
You. There is no beastie
Oh,
at
where's
the
the,
moment.
the voice?
It's around you. Is that you? Where's Tom? Oh, where's Tomlin?
Tomlin's here.
Okay.
That's me in the
That's me,
homunculus
Nicole.
servant.
Okay, you are there. You are there.
This thing.
It's my homunculus servant.
So, Tomlin and Stuart
Playing two
Oh,
characters.
following.
Enough.
this beautiful music, and if you could step one forward into that water,
Sploosh.
you have stepped in quicksand.
Okay.
You are no longer under the
Chance.
charmed effect. So we will give it some initiative. God, but I'm right at the back.
17.
Shit. 9.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty flowers.
So I need to roll.
Where's Stuart gone?
You are 4 feet into the quicksand, Stuart,
What?
and Tomlin is 5 feet into the quicksand.
He's gone.
Oh,
You
he's
are,
under.
you are both restrained,
I mean, do you mean 5 feet forwards or 5 feet deep?
5 feet deep.
He's drowned.
Right. Okay.
What's his constitution?
10.
So, the quicksand effects.
There's 1
Wow.
minute.
At the start of each of your turn, you sink another 1d4 feet. As long as the creature isn't completely submerged in the quicksand, it can escape by using an action and succeeding on a strength check. The DC is 10 plus the number of feet the creature has sunk. So in your case, it would be 14. Tomlin's case, it would be 15. A creature that is completely submerged in quicksand cannot breathe. You obviously can attempt to, other things, but that's as much as you know.
So, what's our surroundings?
Swamp.
Just swamp. There's trees above us.
The trees are located around here and around here. These are trees.
Right.
This is
Does
obviously.
this look like solid ground?
It would
compared to
appear
this
to be solid ground.
squishy crap around it?
Mm.
Okay. With my knowledge of quicksand,
Mm-hmm.
I will take off my cape and place it spread out over the quicksand as an area to press down upon and help myself get out.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use my Yuklwa, my annoyingly named thing. What did I rename it to? Stabby McStab. I will use Stabby McStab, which is a kind of a short spear thing. It's also got a 10-foot reach. To lay across the cape and have a pole for the others to kind of try and pull me out with. So yeah, I'll hook the end of the little Stabby McStab onto my armour, so they've got the handle end, and I can press down onto the what's it to try and help myself get out of the quicksand. But I will also see that Tomlin has kind of disappeared. His head's just below the
Mm-hmm.
quicksand. So I'll stick my hand into the quicksand and try and grab him out.
Okay.
Pull him up a little bit.
Strength check, please. 5 plus the number of feet he has sunk into the quicksand, so 10.
Oh, yes. 21.
You somehow managed to pull him completely out.
Nice.
Uh,
I wrench him out, and as he goes out, and I fling him straight over to the side.
you're going to fling him out.
Yeah, just
okay.
going to continue the arc, use the momentum to try and get him out
Okay.
completely.
So that is die.
Or should we get 2s and 3s for the rest of it?
You see Tomlin chucked out on the side, but you also see your companion still in the quicksand, although he's made himself sort of some sort
More
of
stable.
preparations.
I think that was a rather heroic feat, that. Just
Yep, pretty good.
I launch a bit of rope.
I've put my stabbing McStab. I've hooked it to my armour and put it out so that it's handled first because it's got a 10-foot reach. So you should be able to grab hold of it without
Okay.
going into the quicksand. And it's hooked onto me so that you should be able to,
Improvised bog noises.
yeah,
Exactly.
try and pull
I
me
shall
out with
grab.
it.
I shall grab onto that, and casting an eye over at Tomlin to make sure he's all right. Is Tomlin breathing actually?
Coughing and spluttering.
I mean, you'd have to check if you wanted to,
Okay.
but he seems to be doing all right. He's
Yeah, I shall grab onto the stabby McStab
and
try and pull him out, but my strength is not great.
It's okay because Stuart did some preparations. I'll allow you to have advantage. It's 14. No, sorry, it's 9. DC 9.
9 DC
9 strength.
Right, so I've got advantage.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, we like those.
16.
You pull him out, and again, Stuart makes it to the side, but you're prone.
Yep, that's fine. I will turn around on the floor, saying thank you to my companions, and I'll use the stabby McStab to hook up my cloak and bring it back over, give it a shake down and get the fan that off of it.
And you all hear cackling louder now, as if it's closer to you.
I will look around to see if I can see where the cackling is coming from, or what the cat is making the cackling.
You can't see where don't know for sure, but you think you hear some cackling from around here, around here, around here,
Oh,
and around here.
Oh my.
Is it? What time of day is it?
I can't tell in this swampy area.
5 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's 5 PM. I know exactly.
5 o'clock, all of the king.
I can tell from the angle of the moss in this rock here that it is at 5 o'clock exact.
I will tell the others where I think I heard the cackling coming from, and then I will attempt to hide.
You hide in the bushes. Okay. Okay. So,
Watching.
out from the shadows,
Naked lady with wings.
Oh, lovely harpies. It is nice of them not to wear clothes for us. At least we can die smiling.
I need you all to make me a perception check.
Oh yes, 23. I can see every detail.
Paul?
10.
What's perception again? That's,
You should have your skills.
yeah, no, it's sort of Tomlin.
Oh, right.
So he's got 10.
Next one.
Next one, perception. Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
proper perception. And that is was it 19 for me.
19. Paul and I, with their perception, notice snake head popping out.
I did not see that. I had 10.
You mean
Oh, sorry.
You
Yeah.
did better.
Who got the?
I got 23.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You and you see a snake's head popping out, and okay, let's.
What do you mean there's a snake's head popping out?
It's rather large. It's kind of well disguised. Maybe looks like a big bush.
You've no time to do that now.
Don't worry, Rowan isn't here.
So, the first one okay, oh, the first one over here bangs into a tree.
Knocks herself out and falls to the floor.
Titter.
Okay. And the other one drops a rock, but it misses totally and splashes in the water.
Which one?
That one there.
That one there.
That one there. Okay. That is my go over with.
Okay.
It is Stew. You see these beautiful, well, they're not actually beautiful, they're quite fetid and they smell.
Right, I will stand up.
There are women with wings sprouting from their backs and legs that end in talon feet. They rank of odour, layer of gore caked into their feathers.
Right, okay. No.
You die are immune to their charms. Unless you're a lesbian in real life, in which case you wouldn't be. But you're not, so
No.
you're okay.
Right.
Put some bloody clothes on
I'm a
women.
lesbian.
Are you? Then you-
Can I be? I want to be recognised as a lesbian when it comes to
Okay.
harpies.
I was thinking if Rowan would happily give himself to the take me.
Yeah. Right,
Oh man of many dices, what are you doing?
I am. Right, okay. I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Right, okay. And I suppose I will start. Could you stand me up, please? So that one hit the tree and is out
That
for the
hit the
moment.
tree.
So that one.
No, it hit a tree,
Yeah.
but just knocked itself. Still very much alive.
Right, I will. The one that is attacking Paul.
Okay.
Yes, if you could. I'll manifest it next to that and attack.
That one's about 30 feet up.
Okay, that's fine. I've got 60 feet range, so that's fine.
Okay.
And that is a. So. Not so good. 12 to hit.
12 to hit is a hit.
Oh, wow. So that'll be 1d8. That's 3. That is 8. What kind is it? Force damage.
Well done.
That's my bonus action. So with right. So with my action,
Under new rules, though, I think spiritual weapon's different, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. Just saying.
It does say legacy next to it, so it might well have changed.
Lots of change.
Yes.
Basically, it's not a bonus action anymore, but the damage it deals as you upscale increases. I think, from what I was reading. But just carry on to
Yeah,
normal
okay.
because until I fully digest the rules.
Right. Yeah. No, that's first level spells. I need to
I haven't
catch
actually
it.
read the book yet.
No,
Well.
not I, so.
I will have to do.
I'll wait for the Cliff Notes version.
Well, now I'll do Toll the Dead
Okay.
on that same creature.
Same creature.
So wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
You still you cast a spiritual weapon.
Yes. Which is the
Oh,
second level
it's a
spell,
cantrip, it's cool.
and this is a cantrip.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, that is a 13.
13 is a save, you bastard.
Okay.
13 is the save limit.
You got movement left?
No. There's not much I can. I mean, without testing the ground, there's not many places I can go to.
Die. You see these fetid creatures swooping down, cackling. Surprisingly, they're not. Their attention seems focused on the menfolk rather than you.
That's interesting. How high are they?
These two here at the back are 30 feet above the ground. Those two there are 20 feet above the ground. And you also spot the snake, which appears to be very large, squirming its way.
Just trying to think if I... Right, I'm going to get the homuncular servant to fly up.
Mm-hmm.
We can fly up to that one. It's
Which
right-
one?
The one that's right next to us.
So, 1, 2,
One.
3, 4. Okay.
Number 1. Just go up because he's got 30 feet
Okay.
to fly. And it can do a ranged spell attack, a ranged weapon attack. So just says one target you see.
So
Ranged weapon attack.
should be at the top of the range. Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Homuncular 7.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm sure it can. Invasion,
Perception.
actions, full strike. Range weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit.
Range 30 feet.
Yeah, it's going up 30 feet. You might next door to it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
So basically, it's going to attack.
Okay, what sort of a smack?
Yeah,
Okay.
attack modifier.
just claws.
Okay.
Um,
So it's the roll plus your attack modifier. What's your spell?
spell attack. This is where paper does come in very handy.
But it should do like that. It's all
Oh,
plus 5. So
14.
It's a hit.
Woo! Now I've got to go back to the bloody thing. Find fucking thing. 1d4 plus.
PB. Proficiency bonus.
Yeah. So my proficiency bonus I think is plus 3.
2. It's got to be. Level 4, 3.
Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be 3 slashing damage then.
3 slashing damage.
That's from that one.
Yep.
And I'm just going to come round to the side so that I can see the snake
Uh-huh.
and firebolt it.
Watch the floor. And
Squishy.
shout as you go past.
It's squishy.
Remember,
Well, I shall be very careful of the floor. So just come to the other side where next door to you.
pull.
Yep. And I will firebolt the bastard. For a natural 20.
Hey! First one of the evening. Could we have a card, please? Yeah, well, no. Oh, still cool.
No, that's
going
good.
well tonight.
I was going to say, have you checked the battery on it?
And what you see, Di, is that is a giant constrictor snake.
Oh.
37%.
How much?
37%.
Max. Advantage for 1d4. Triple. Target makes DC 14
Dangerous.
strength. Or dex saving throw. Failed. Max and roll again. Are they holding any? Is this snake got anything in its mouth at all, or is it just sort of like?
Its forked tongue is testing the air. Like that.
So, maximum damage sounds like the.
Did you go to the reptile shop just to test that one out?
I did.
I thought I recognised it.
I'm not going to comment. I'd say the maximum damage.
Max and roll again.
Well, that. Okay, yeah, because that's the spell one.
So maximum
Or
is 10, and then I can roll.
Okay. Oh, 10.
So that's 25 damage.
20 fire damage.
Yes, on the snake.
Don't forget your the bonus.
I don't get it on fireness.
So.
I don't get it on cantrip.
Oh, okay. Right.
Paul, you see a firebolt going off. Harpies flapping around.
This one hit a tree.
Yeah, and the one above you has been hurt.
How far away is the tree?
Right,
As in,
next.
I mean, they hit
That one that
literally
hit the tree.
Or did it hit
Yeah.
some trees?
There. That is the tree there.
That one that hit the tree is being attacked
How
by
high up
the.
is it?
Homunculus.
That one is 30 feet up and the homunculus is next to it. 30 feet up. These are 20 feet up. That's 30 feet up.
Can I just say, hang on, because you forgot Tomlin.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Tomlin's still lying on the floor.
Covered in porridge.
Yes, he is.
Half his movement to stand up.
Yeah, go for it.
And has he got any ranged weapons?
Nope.
No.
He has a port staff.
Pick up a rock.
Okay.
He's a healer. Okay. You do anything or can we move on to
No, carry on.
Paul?
I wanna run across behind everybody,
Mhm.
and I want to climb the tree up to the height of the harpy, who's just hit the tree, and then try and stab it from the tree.
Okay.
What have I got two?
What's your
crossbows?
climbing speed?
I don't remember, but my walking speed is 30 feet, so I'd have 60 feet, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 30 up would be 50,
So
so I
it'd
should
be-
have 60 if I dash.
Okay. So you can. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Dash is a bonus action.
Climbing the tree, I would say, is a shit athletics. So anything lower than a 5, you slip down.
I'm not going to get lower
Hmm?
than 5. I'm not going to get lower than 5. Let me see.
You're very good at climbing, and up you get.
25. So I fly along behind the, coming through, up the tree, shinny up the tree, and I get up next to the lady,
Next to the lady. Okay.
and I whack her with my rapier.
Can you though? Because you've dashed.
Yep, because I can do dash as a bonus action.
Well, there you go then. 'Cause you can.
Cunning action.
Yeah, you're a rogue. I get it.
So, is this the tree that she's in?
Yep. No,
Okay.
she's not in the tree. She just whacked
she's
into that
in the
branch.
tree. Right, I'll go up there and I'll hit him. Try. Rapier. For, that's a 25. No, 20.
There's a hit.
Fucking 1. And then a sneak attack as well.
How can you have sneak?
No, I don't have a sneak attack.
Mm.
That's 1 plus my 4 points, that's 5 points of damage.
Okay. They laugh at you. And, these two here seem very. They look at you, Stu. See that you're big and muscly, and they come down and they both grab an arm and they try and lift you up. So, strength versus my strength, but I get advantage.
Is it feathers from a harpy that we need?
Yep. It is
Well
indeed.
remembered.
I was well aware, mate. Don't worry. The dying throw was to rip one of their wings off.
Okay.
Well, they're not interested in me. If you guys keep them occupied,
Fuck.
I can go and just pluck a feather.
What you got?
I don't want to say.
Does it beat 18?
No, it doesn't.
They lift you
Not by a
20,
long shot.
20 feet in the air and 10 feet back. They're like, you're doing this basically as they are lifting
Well,
you.
I was about to give Tomlin my crossbow, but okay.
Where's another man? Tomlin's a man, isn't he? He's a boy. He wouldn't go after him.
Well, they might do.
You're a lady.
Will they pick you about eggs?
So this one will go over here, next to you in the tree.
Next to me in the tree.
Mm-hmm. Muscly man.
I'm not muscly.
She will try a claw attack for 20, a dirty 20.
Hands up me, you damn dirty ape. That's a hit.
What's it here? Do you know I've lost some of my 4s? That is, I can't see that. 4, 6, 7 slashing damage. I don't understand this. Makes 2 attacks, one with its claws and one with its club. Why would they be using a club?
Because they have a club.
And then do a club attack,
Claw
21.
attack if you want. 2 claws.
Ouch.
And the damage is 4.
Okay.
So that's the other one will try and grab you as a strength check. 10.
Against my strength or dex. I've got 11.
You're not grappled.
Yep, 6 and 5 is 11.
The snake, however,
You're lucky.
die. Doesn't care that you're a lady. it'll try a constrict. 16.
No.
God, you're lucky dog. Somehow you wriggle out of the snake's
Embrace.
embrace. Yes, indeed. So we have Stu. You're at 20 feet in the air.
Okay, that's fine. I am going to cast Inflict Wounds, and as both of them are holding on to me, it will hit both of them. 16.
That is a hit.
Yes. Yes. That is 12, 19 necrotic damage.
Jesus, is
to
that a
each of
spell?
them.
What level spell is that?
That's the first level.
Fucking hell. 19?
3d10.
19?
Yeah, they each take 19 necrotic damage.
Christ almighty. 19.
What's that?
Inflict wounds. It is a nasty one.
Okay.
I am like a scorpion in their hands, and they feel death's touch rage through their fingers and their arms. Do they fall to let go and drop me or anything?
No.
No. Well, they keep holding on, right?
They're not happy. They do.
And I bet they're not happy about that.
No, they're not happy about it. They hiss at you. I'm going to bite his cock off. The other one says, I can't. It's too tiny.
The other one with the mouth full says, "What are you talking about?"
Do you have a microscope? Okay, so that is
My name's not Gareth.
Die. You see a big constrictor snake in front of you with its tongue flicking away.
I'm going to quickly get the drift globe out, fling it up in the air so it hovers, and I'm going to do the daylight cantrip on it. So it's bright light in 20-foot radius. So it's completely lit up the entire area, bright light against the harpies, because I'm guessing they sort of like dark light and dark environments.
Let me see. But it doesn't do any sort of direct blinding damage or
No,
anything.
it's just sort of like if they, because harpies are generally sort of like dark and dingy
Okay.
environments.
So that's okay.
So completely lit up the entire thing.
Light it up, but you don't see, unfortunately, any effect from the harpies. The snake does, however, get a bit frightened and moves back, giving you an opportunity attack.
I will then firebolt the bastard again.
I don't think you can a cantrip unless you were.
It's a globe, the globe, isn't it? You've used.
Yeah, I've used the day globe. Drift globe.
But I don't think you can not.
Is that an action to use the globe though?
It is an action.
What I'm
to use-
saying is an opportunity attack. I don't think you can do with a spell unless you've got battle mage, isn't it?
Or what?
I don't think you can use a
Is
spell on an opportunity attack.
your spell, is that a bonus action?
No, it's an action. The firebolt.
Because if you use an action to use the drift globe,
Because the drift globe says one action.
so you use that's
That's
yeah, that's
Is
it.
it? Okay, I've got
So it's a reaction, an opportunity attack, and I'm pretty sure that you can't use a spell.
Oh, you can't use a level spell because it was a reaction.
No, you can. And I believe you can use.
Well, not unless you have a thing.
Yeah, not unless you have a thing like a. You can hit it. You can kick it.
Yes, it does say on there. It doesn't say anything about a melee attack with a weapon or an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I only remember that because I was reading up about it. Because I was looking at the
You hit it as it moves away. You
kick
I
it,
will
kick it, punch it, or
stamp on it.
quickly grab my short sword and just whack it as it goes
Okay.
for 12. Which
12 is a hit.
Is it?
No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's a hit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
12 hits a harpy.
It's not a harpy. It's a giant snake.
And that's 8
Snake.
slashing damage.
8 slashing damage.
Di used the drift globe to cast daylight, and the snake backed off and took a reaction.
Duty attack.
The homunculus.
Oh, damn it, I didn't move my bloody spiritual weapon.
The homunculus again will have a swipe at Missy up the top there.
Okay.
And that is another 14.
That's number 1.
Number 1.
14 to hit. Yep, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Crowded on there.
And that is a 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage.
And then Tomlin. I will be finished in a minute.
It's alright, you go for it.
Um,
You throw a rock and you attack the snake.
Yeah. he can pick up a rock and he can't. Sacred Flame, what's...
Sacred Flame's radiant damage, isn't it?
I don't know, it's just
So?
it's one of his cantrips that he's got.
Oh, right, okay.
15 from range, I think. Is that what's in there?
Sacred Flame, here you go.
Radius descends on the creature in flame. Target must succeed on the...
60 foot, 60.
Yeah. So okay, he's going to cast Sacred Flame as a cantrip, which he can do
Nice.
on Snakey.
Snake. Okay.
So dexterity
DC 's
saving throw.
Dex saving throw, please.
Oh, and he fails that quite miserably.
Alright,
Oh,
is
fantastic.
it?
What was it? 1d8 radiant damage. And that is 3 radiant damage from Tomlin on the snake.
Excellent. Paul.
God, that took forever.
So this thing attacked this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So-
also up there. And
I get advantage on the attack because there's somebody standing next to me who's an enemy of the my enemy. So fuck me. Thank you, dice. That would be
They did.
a yes, they did. 12 to hit the harpy.
That is a hit.
It is a hit. Shit on a stick. I'll take that and stab it with a rapier for 8 points of damage, and then I'll attack the other. I'll attack that one again.
Okay.
For my offhand, for my dagger for 17.
There's a hit.
That is a D4 plus 2d6. 7,
Nice.
7, that's 10, 11 points of piercing damage.
And you see
Piercing damage.
the harpy's feathers go flailing, but it's still kicking and screaming.
Okay.
I'm going to bite you. You hear? Okay. The harpies
Dum,
who have grabbed Stu will take him another 30 feet and another 10 feet in the air, and they will each take a bite out
Charming.
of Stu. The first one misses.
Ooh,
The second one is a 15,
misses.
and they directly over the here will let you drop.
Alright.
I'm stuck on the blue tack.
Oh dear. And you land in quicksand. And you.
Again.
I know. It's not good, is it?
Can I see that?
Yep.
You can. You
I cast Featherfall on him.
Ooh,
It's
thank
a
you.
reaction.
Okay, in that case, he doesn't initially take the splodge damage.
So hang on.
You move like a half the speed down.
Yeah, is it half speed or is it just a certain amount of distance per round?
How far's the drop?
30 feet.
30 feet.
No, it's the whole thing. You move. It's like moving 15 feet down slowly.
Okay, but you are obviously on top of the quicksand. The other two here will grab you and try and hoist you away. Strength.
22.
You somehow resist their charms.
Get away from her, you bitch.
And that's worked out well for you, hasn't it? The snake will move in to die and give her a nice big. Oh no, what should they do? Yes, it will try to constrict you with 19.
Yes.
Is that a hit?
Mm-hmm.
$18 bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained by the snake. So, and that is my go over with.
Who's next?
Stu, you
Right.
you obviously landed. So at the
I'm
beginning
on
of
top of the.
yep. So
Yeah, so I will.
hang on.
As I'm floating down and landing, I will use my cape again to spread out over the quicksand, knowing damn well what's going to be underneath me,
All right.
and pin myself so that the quicksand can't just swallow me up.
Okay.
And I will
Floating
look.
down, do that.
Pretty much what they tell you to do.
Lay flat,
Um,
star shape.
Yep. And then I will look ahead of me to see if there is a branch or a tree trunk or something where I can see solid ground.
Well, you can. You're there.
So would this be solid ground?
Yes, it would
Okay.
be. However, you've landed on the quicksand. You have created a buffer, but I'm going to reduce. You have fallen. You are 1 foot into the quicksand.
Okay.
1 foot,
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
and it's mainly obviously your cape.
Yep.
Lose your boot.
Well, yep. I will attempt to hook onto the land with
Okay.
Stabby McStab.
Anything lower than a 5 is a fail. Athletics.
17 plus whatever my athletics is. So
Successful.
Yay.
You pull yourself onto that
and I'll
firmer ground.
lean back over with Stabby and drag my cape out again.
Okay.
Really loving my cape and feeling more and more like Doctor Strange as it goes. And then, why did it? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing and come out of my character. Right. Do I still have an action, or is that my action?
That's your action. You've
That's
got a
my
bonus
action. I've
action,
got my
right?
bonus action. So okay. Well, I command spiritual weapon to come down and attack the snake.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice. A 24 to hit,
It's a definite hit.
and that is 1d8 plus 3. 9 force damage.
Well done. Well done indeed. Die. The snake
Okay.
has you grappled.
Right. To get out of the grapple, what do I need? Is it your strength versus dex or something?
Escape DC 16.
What thing is it though?
It just
Oh,
says-
it doesn't matter because that was an 18.
Doesn't
Okay.
count.
It counted. It was an 18.
It's a 16.
Yeah, you've escaped the grapple.
Right. Right.
Wait.
I will ask Tomlin. So the one that's
Tomlin, dearest.
the harpy that's had lost all the feathers.
Yes,
Is that number 1?
this number 1, the closest one to me.
Right. I shall ask Tomlin to grab as many feathers as he can and stick them in his pockets.
Okay.
So that's him done. The homuncular servant, I will say, fly down.
Oh, it's not going to attack the harpy.
I suppose it could
They
do.
get an opportunity attack if it flies away.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, possibly, yes.
Possibly, yeah. So in that case, I shall ignore that. I shall get.
Wallop it.
I will cobwallop it.
Pow.
Is that-
6.
That was 6. So it's only 11, so it's going to be a miss.
It's not, it's a hit.
Oh, dang. Their DC really is low.
Bloody hell.
Well, AC rather. Yeah.
And that is 3 slashing from the homuncular servant.
And the harpy twizzles and turns as it splats on the ground, and that harpy you can remove because it is dead.
Woohoo!
And that other one.
One in front of me.
And then I'm going to use my sword again.
Which sword?
The short sword I've got.
Oh, for the homunculus servant, do you mean?
No.
No,
She's
me.
done Tomlin, she's done the homunculus, now she's doing herself.
She can't. Her action was to escape the grapple.
Oh, right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, you're just trying to squeeze in an extra go there.
Yeah.
Okay, we are up with Paul.
Woo!
So the one in front of me on the tree is dead.
Yes.
So I will
Behind you now is the other one that was trying to grab you and take you away.
leap back from the tree, spin in the air, and swipe at the one that's trying to
Nice.
attack me.
Okay.
And then okay, let's do that first. Advantage because the other thing's still there. 19 or 8. So that's 25.
So hit.
25. So that'll be a rapier. It's an 8, 2d6. That's 9, so that's 27 points of
Dude.
rope damage.
And you see feathers go flying everywhere, and a bit of blood as well. But it's
Still
flapping away.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm
Use your
mid-air.
dagger to finish it
So
off.
I'm going to try and grab it as I'm heading towards it, and then stab it with my thing as I get. If I
Okay.
can grab it like that, I'm going to stab it.
Okay.
Back, if I can do that.
Nice one. Oh, yes.
A 17.
There's a hit.
Nice.
And D4. Bonus is a 4.
And the harpy dies.
Yay.
And obviously it falls to the ground with
With
you
you on
attached to it.
I'll surf it all the way to the ground.
Oh, roll for acrobatics to literally surf it to the ground and then do a roll off of it. Go on.
What,
Just
Alan
say-
Legolas from Blooming
Yeah,
the Hobbit?
totally.
18.
Oh,
plus
there we
6
go.
is 24.
Totally. You surf that fucker to the ground.
Okay.
So
Surf
I
it to
like
the ground.
surf it to the ground. I'll grab a feather like that and go.
Nice.
Is that your go?
That's been done, yeah, I think so.
Okay. The other harpies, seeing their sisters fall, are just out for blood. Move those two near you, Stuart.
Where are they going?
They are going straight down to you, basically.
Okay.
One for us.
But is that? Am I thinking you're prone as well there?
Suppose so, yeah, because I wasn't called onto the ground.
Okay, that's what I like. And they will try and claw you. One with a 19.
That is a hit.
Okay, so the damage there is. I can't see. That's so dark. That's 4 slashing damage.
Oh.
and the other attack is 12.
Miss.
Okay, they would also do a club attack.
Okay.
13,
Miss.
17.
Miss.
Okay, and the snake die will slither up to you a bit and will try and constrict you again with a 15.
Nope.
Then it doesn't. Stu.
Mm-hmm.
You see these harpies either side of you, clubbing you and clawing you. They're
Okay.
saying,
I shout out loud at one of them. We'll say this one.
mm-hmm.
As I stand up, I point to it and I curse it. Yes. So, somebody hit it next time, please. Yeah. It is now cursed, and it will have vulnerability to all of the attack's damage.
Oh, that's the to the grave thing.
Yeah,
isn't
path
it?
to the grave.
Path to the grave.
Die.
Hold on,
What's
that's
that?
my action. As my bonus action, I will get spiritual weapon to attack the snake again. With a 24 to hit.
That's certainly a hit.
Oh, not so good this time. 4 force damage.
Okay.
Bad.
Die.
And the countless. How many rounds? That's 3, 4, 4.
I'm going to get the homunculus servant to come over to me.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, this is where it gets a bit complicated.
I
I
suppose I
can.
could hit it next time. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
hang on, come out.
yes. If I hit it, then that would be really
Right.
good.
So what I can do is part of
If I hit the
the.
thing I curse, because it's to the end of my next turn. If I hit it with necrotic touch.
So if somebody else hits it, does it wipe out?
Yeah.
So reactions I've got is channel magic. So the homunculus can deliver a spell that you cast
So that's if they're still next to me.
that has a range of touch.
Cost a spell slot though, I presume.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So as a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to ask it to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on me.
Can I just. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I see what you're doing. You're giving yourself. You're keeping yourself free to have an action, aren't you?
So that's 1d4, 4 plus 3, so that's an extra 7. Okay. And then I will then do Firebolt
On the snake.
on the snake. I know it's going to get a little bit on the. And that's a miss with 10.
That is a miss.
That is a miss.
It is a miss. Paul! You've just dispatched a harpy.
So don't hit your harpies.
Hit that one. It's fine. That one will cursed. I'll zap it.
You could jump over to the.
No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna do it.
Could feel up the harpy on the floor if you wanted.
No. Later.
Later. When the battle's done.
Yeah. drop my sword,
Mm-hmm.
pull out my light crossbow,
Uh-huh.
and shoot
Okay.
that one. Now the advantage because there's somebody within
Next to
5
it.
feet of it. 17 plus
That's a hit.
6, it's a d8 plus 4, and then 2d6. See? So that, wow, I did roll max. I rolled 2d6 and an 8.
Wow,
So,
nice.
That is
12
That could have hurt.
plus 18, so that's 18 plus 6 is 24.
and the harpy goes down.
And then I'm going to come over here. No, I'm going to pick my rapier up and stay there.
Okay. The harpy will, in its utter rage, will try and claw you, Stuart,
Okay.
and she misses.
Mhm.
And she will try and club you, and she gets a 19.
That hits.
And the damage is pitiful. It's a 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the snake will try and grapple you again, Die. And I don't think he's going to be successful with a 12.
Nope.
Don't have much luck.
Right.
Okay.
Me. Okay, I am going to grab hold of the harpy and inflict wounds on it. 12.
That's a hit.
Yes. Thank God for that. Because it is vulnerable to this damage. So it gets double the damage, is that right?
Yeah.
Do I just double what I roll, or do I roll
You
6?
can roll twice, or you can double what you roll, whichever you want to do.
But you only add your bit of mods once.
Just add it.
Yeah,
at
there's
the end.
nothing to add to it, it's just 3d10, so it'll be
Well,
6d10.
don't add your,
Not on
no,
this
no.
one.
Okay. Still like you need it.
Well, that's 2 10s straight away, 2 8s and a 9 and a 3.
The harpy goes down.
I don't even know how much that is, but I grip that thing and it just, yeah, it instantly petrifies
It was
and
fried
decays.
chicken.
Yeah.
It was like KFC, man. Stuart over there, what are you doing?
29, 32, 48 damage in one touch.
And at this point, you hear a bird's call coming from over here.
Oh shit. Mama's coming.
You've got a bonus action.
Oh, yes, I have a bonus action to attack the snake. Ah, but I miss. It's going to be a 9 to hit.
Okay,
So that's
Die.
Right. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the snake. So I need a Constitution saving throw. What do you get?
Fail.
What do you get? 13 or less?
It certainly did.
Yep. Good. I need that one. I need that one. That is 13 poison damage, please.
You chop,
And it's poisoned.
chop a chunk of the snake off.
Is it still
Is
going?
It's
Blast it.
it's
Blast
going,
the
but
hole in
it looks almost dead.
Right. Tomlin's going to come up to the snake
Stamp on it.
and he is going.
It is also poisoned.
It's poisoned
For how long?
until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
Tomlin, I've lost Tomlin, where's Tomlin, there's Tomlin. Tomlin, quarterstaff. So he's going to attack it with whack it with the quarterstaff for a 9, which I'm guessing they failed.
Yes.
Hang on. Oh no, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
I keep forgetting he can cast guidance as well.
You've got the homunculus servant left, haven't you?
Yeah. I think he will just stand. I'll get it to move back out the way. I'm not going to go into it.
Paul.
What the homunculus?
Yeah. Just move back out.
Cut the snake with a rapier. That's a 15.
There's a hit.
D8.
What's your modifier?
My modifier is 4, 5. No, 4.
What's it all?
You slice it in half. You are out of combat.
Oh, so Mother's not going out. Hey.
We'll do up for rations.
Yeah.
Snake.
Well
Yeah.
done.
So I will gather some harpy feathers. I will also take some of their blood in an empty vial. I don't know that their heads would be particularly useful.
Is
Put
the
the
snake?
claws-
Does the snake have venom at all?
It's a constrictor,
Not
so
really, no.
It does have venom because you put it in it.
Yeah, the venom you added to it.
Oh yeah.
So watch it when we cook it, it'll be spicy anyway.
Yeah.
Is there stuff lying around where these things have attacked other passers and things? Can we kind of
Deb,
carefully look around?
give me a perception check.
18 plus 3, 21.
You see the debris all sort of all over, but the concentration over here.
Do you think that bird call was a young one?
Possibly. Does it
Can
sound
we
young?
make our way over there, or can I make my way over there?
And make your way over there.
Carefully, without going through the quicksand.
Carefully, yes, you can make your way around. I mean, technically, it's not that far to jump. I mean, you have to be a complete.
I shall come over with you.
Are you all going out? Oh, this would be interesting. I might make Stu roll athletics checks.
Well, what I am going to do is be rather sensible and use Stabby McStab to test the ground in front of me,
Okay.
and then not go in the parts that stink.
You could traverse that bit probably. Okay, what you see there is an entrance to a cave.
Dun, dun, dun. Shall we?
Come.
A cave? What is inside the cave?
Well,
Is this where
Harpy's
the-
nest.
Is this where the chick noise was?
Possibly, you feel.
Possibly, you feel.
You have come face to face with a narrow cave mouth. It extends into darkness within the ground.
I will tap the end of Tomlin's quarterstaff, matron, and cast a light on it
Okay.
so we can see a bit.
Oh, light. Cameras.
What
Okay.
is that?
Feels great.
Are you heading in?
Yeah.
I think we're heading in.
Why not?
So what can we see on the ground around?
You can see bones, sun bleached and picked dry, and litter around the entrance.
Well, it certainly seems that this is where they lived. And
Let's go in a bit.
there may be some others inside. Young'uns, from the sounds that we have heard.
Let's go in a bit.
I
Let's
sent
go
the
into
drift
it.
globe in.
Okay, you are there. You can't see anything yet apart from litter and mess.
Okay.
If you want to sneak forward,
Yeah, sneak forward. Do you sneaky McSneak?
I will sneak carefully.
How far?
Stand up.
30 feet.
Stay.
Okay.
I really wish they had called that boat Boaty McBoatface. It would have been so epic.
You can see here 2 vultures picking over the carcass of food. They don't seem They look up and then get back to the carcass.
Anything else in here?
You can see moulderous rags over here, bones, and such, if that makes sense. So the rags potentially could be
Body.
could be clothes, worn clothes, things like that.
I'll look back and go. And as they move up, I'll move another 30 feet sneakily.
Okay. From where you are now, you can see over here what looks to be like a female humanoid chained to the wall with their head down as though unconscious. You can also make out here you see carcasses, consumed very scraps of clothing, and you can see a crudely made nest with 6 fist-sized speckled eggs.
Ooh, harpy eggs. Lovely. Those will keep.
Breakfast, anyone?
Is this like a scene from
They are
Aliens
kind
where
of
she's
half
chained
human.
over the egg, ready for the egg to hatch?
I mean,
She awake?
I like a good egg, but
She doesn't
I'm not
appear
sure.
to be. You'd have to,
Pick up a small stone and throw it at her.
and it thuds into her, but there's no response.
She did.
Wait.
There's no response.
okay.
I'll go to the others.
Okay.
What have I got?
As they come up, I say, there's a woman over there, she's chained to the wall.
Right. I can cure her.
I don't know if there's anything wrong with it yet, she's just not moving. It could be a trap.
Could be a trap. Well, if she is chained to the wall in this cave, it is unlikely to be a trap so much.
Maybe, yeah. Could be.
She could be food for later.
Go.
It's
Could be food for the chicks, yeah.
let us indeed food for chicks. Chicks love a good meal. I say we go and try and revive her.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you go over to the unconscious. She is wearing leather clothes. She's half clothed, manacled to the wall. She appears beaten and broken.
Okay, when got 4 rounds left. When we go up to her, can we?
Oh,
Go.
Okay, so when we come up to her, can we tell if she's breathing?
You checking? She appears unconscious.
Okay. In that case, I shall use my path of mortality or whatever it is to cast Cure Wounds and revive her. So she gets 16, 17, 19 hit points.
19 hit points, and she awakens after 30 seconds or so of sort of waking up slowly. She says, "You've healed me. Thank you. Thank you. Can you get me out of here?"
Indeed we shall,
Who
madam.
are you?
My name is Filona Cornstalk. She,
How did you get
How
in
was
this
it?
position?
Yeah,
I was out scouting,
For
birds. Scout for birds.
hunting really, for food. But these harpies found me and they were keeping me alive so they could eventually feed me to their young when they were hatched. Please let me go.
insight check.
Okay, yeah.
Do an insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she lying? Is she telling all the truth? 17.
Better than me.
You've no reason to not doubt her claims
No reason.
from the condition
No reason
she's
to
in.
not
As
doubt her.
a killer.
Be careful with his words there. No reason to not doubt her.
No reason to doubt her.
Okay. Wasn't sure whether you being a trickster for a second.
Where'd you come
there.
from?
A town close, not too close, not too far from here.
What's it called?
It is called.
Bobsville.
It is called layering. Town of Layering.
Is there a town near here called Layering?
It's quite. It's not far. It's a good day's journey, but yes.
Is it close to buffering?
Now that you mention it, yes.
What? Original Cutterbonds. Should we Cutterbonds? Yeah, be the Cutterbonds?
Yeah, well, yeah. Is it manacles or was it rope or was it what?
Manacles.
Okay,
I can try and unlock them,
yeah.
or I can try and unbolt them.
Well, yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You successfully
Free her.
free her,
Right.
and she is very grateful for you.
Falls down on her knees in front of you.
She says that thank you.
You're welcome.
You can see that she's noticeably shaken by her ordeal. She asks if she can accompany you until she has fully recovered from her experience.
Well,
We've got a pretty large party at the minute.
do you have clothes and things? What is your equipment around?
Yes, it's
Where?
you can see from the floor various different items, but there is her clothing and her bow.
What does she look like she would be?
She looks like
What sort of class?
that.
Well,
So quite a fit.
What sort of class do you think she would be?
You can ask her.
What? All right. What do you do?
She says, I'm a scout.
Like a
Ranger.
ranger or?
Kind of like a ranger, yes.
Oh well.
interesting. Well, it's
Maybe-
nice to meet you. Sorry, what is your name again?
Philona.
Philona.
Comstock.
Phil.
Philona Comstock.
She says, can I accompany you for a bit of your journey?
Yeah.
So-
well,
Indeed, you may.
Okay, you have got Philona. Whoever wants her.
I've got two, so somebody else can make.
Right. Ooh.
Can we take the? Do you want to take the harpy eggs,
Oh yes.
Yes.
or do you want to smash the harpy?
No, they could be quite valuable, if not for their own for decoration or for curiosity. They could be valuable to someone that tames beasts or someone that makes potions.
Maybe you.
We
can
already
take one.
know that harpies' feathers are very useful in this world in potions, so that's why I've collected the blood in case it is also useful.
Maybe,
Having their eggs might be very potent.
maybe we could tame one.
Take them all. We have the bag. We can wrap them in straw and put them in the bag.
Okay. Let's do that. We have a rummage around in the cave, see if there's anything of any use.
So-
to
Well,
us.
there's cloth and bits and pieces of clothes that we can use to kind of fashion a bag together with.
There's really stuff. Like,
Okay, you want to have a rummage round, do you?
You just do a group check.
You can. Do me a group check then, please. Investigation.
22.
6.
Okay. So,
So the answer is no. We can't do a group check. You must do it on your own.
you
22. That's fantastic. Well done.
would spot on the floor bones and viscera. You would spot a few poultry items, but nothing significant. Dye, however, finds a clockwork amulet. Xanthar's Guide. A small diamond worth probably about 500 GP.
You always
po-
find these shit.
a potion of climbing, and a potion of featherfall.
Yay!
Right.
Potion.
Underneath some moulderous rags.
Time.
How's people's
Add
health? Do we need to
to-
rest? How's people's health? Do we need to rest?
Yes.
She definitely does, I don't. But, yeah. If we do short rest, then I can get my channel divinity back. If we do long rest, I can get my spell source back.
Do a long rest. She can have a long rest too on Phil. Phil.com.
Yeah.
Fill it up.
It's your job. You're the healer.
Hey,
So
yeah.
what are you going to do?
Gonna have a long rest in the cave.
Okay, you're going to have a long rest in this cave.
Yes.
There are 2 vultures here.
Well, we'll chase them off.
Chase them off.
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
Run up and
Flapping noises. Okay.
yeah, and swinging our weapons.
Performance check from all of you, please.
You know.
They're fairly scared of me. I've got 16.
I'm going to get Tamlin to cast. Not Tamlin, Tomlin to cast guidance, just in case. Haha. Performance is 15.
Would you get Paul?
I'll shoot it with a crossbow.
You're going to shoot it.
Yeah, my performance is just rolled.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough. Between you, you get the vultures out of the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
And are you doing anything to...
We'll probably light a
Build-
fire. at
I was
the
going to say,
entrance.
build a fire at the entrance, across the entrance, nice and big.
Or somewhere just inside the door, so anything's got to go past the fire.
Okay. Anything else?
I have a bag. Was it ball bearings or caltrops I had? Ball bearings. I've got a ball bag. Is it not a hard floor? The ball bearings are going to be wasted.
Probably be a bit wasted. Doesn't matter, you don't have to do anything, I'm just asking. Okay, you successfully have a long rest. It is now morning
Long
time.
rest. Okay, nice.
If you want a long rest, or do you want a short rest?
Oh, long rest.
Okay. Well done.
Well done indeed.
Yay.
So, can Phil assist us on an easy route to our destination?
Philona. She doesn't know the route, but she will accompany you.
Could she help us cross the land easier, being a ranger?
She...
Type.
does she have any abilities?
I've no idea.
Keen hearing and sight. Advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and sight.
She's got no particular knowledge of where you're going. She can help you out initially to the road, but you're on the road, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, she could help go
I mean,
as much as possible.
you're going to the High Pines, which, if I'm not mistaken, was there up here. So,
Well, then she can help us
okay.
with rests and the watches and things like that if she's coming
She
with
asked you where you're going.
us.
Okay. Well,
We're going to some mountain that we've got to try and
the
get
High
over.
Ice.
Yeah.
It's very cold there. Have you got warm weather gear?
We have been before, funnily enough.
Yes, we do.
We got on the wrong end of a road bridge. Ended up coming back, so we're trying again.
Do you have any spare warm weather gear? Otherwise, it might be quite difficult for me.
With
No,
plenty of feathers.
you would say.
Could stuff your cape full of feathers or
She says, I'm sure on the way there'll be some animals I can
Mhm.
shoot.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We shall assist with that. So
Yeah.
take down a bear or two.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Are you carrying on?
Should we stop it there?
I think probably stop it there for the night.
Okay, well then prepare for your XP.
Board
You
ready.
get 450 for the snake. and you get 200 times 4, 800, making a total of 1,250 XP.
Is that with a snake?
That is with the snake.
That's
250.
416.6. So 417 each.
Well done.
Ooh, you've gone up a level yet, no? You've gone up a level
No.
yet?
No, I've still got about 250 left.
Oh,
Can we not have ours and give it to die?
You can do what you want with it.
So if I just go up to level 4.
I haven't done it.
Well, how many do you need?
Um,
Oh, no, you
I'm
can't
on-
remove it.
2458, and I need 270.
You can give us some of yours.
137 XPs each or something like that?
Yeah.
You can deduct that from your XP.
Right, hang on.
I don't know, I can't work it out.
Right.
Use this.
How much do you need?
137 each.
Oh, I can just remove 137 left.
Yeah.
Okay, 137. So I'm on 3097 now.
2.0. 3097.
Perfect.
You have gone up a level.
Yay!